Can you connect, Nandini?
Sure.
If anyone wants to connect also, you can let me know so that I'll give you access. Later
Sure.
also you can take access. During the class also, if you want to do, you can tell me. Last class, have you created study?
Yes, we created the study, ma'am.
Okay.
Though we created the study, it was not filled completely, I think so.
Correct, correct. Yeah. We didn't fill few of the fields. We only selected project, program, organizational students, region, country, master country. So we have not discussed all the fields of the study design. So as we are doing the first part of the first part of the study design is naming and defining the study.
Can I open the study, ma'am?
Yeah, you can open the study. Influenza, right?
Yes.
Research with influenza. No need to enter the complete code. Just enter starting two letters and percentage execute query so that you can get it.
Okay, sure.
So this is the one that we created yesterday, right? Netaj, Ramak, USA, and we are going to discuss all these fields. Time unit for the event. So time unit for the event. What is the event first? What is event first?
Physics.
Events are nothing but visits. These are also called clinically planned events. These are nothing but clinically planned events. Okay. So CPEs, clinical planned events. When you are creating event further in the next step, when you are creating event, it will ask you what will be the minimum duration, minimum wait period, and what will be the maximum wait period to complete the event. Okay. So there you need to enter the duration, or study day. So when you are entering that, what is the unit for the measurement? What is the unit to measure the events? That we are going to define. Further, we are going to create events. When you are creating events, which unit to be used for the event? That you select from the drop down. By default, it is showing day here, but you can change this and you can see the drop down and you can select this. Maximum study duration. Maximum study duration. What is the maximum study duration here? How many days a patient will be in the study? Maximum time the patient will be in the study. That you can enter here. This is not the overall duration of the study. This is how many days a patient will be in the study.
Can I check from the study?
You can go to, you can just open the link and see what will be the duration of this one.
So can we do the study start and end date, like in the beginning? It says January of 2017,
No, no, that is
2018.
no, not that is not the start date of the study, Chandrika. So that is the date that we selected from which date your project will be available to assign. That's all.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
the start date of the project, start date of the study. So that
Okay.
is what from which date your project, your program, your organizational code will be available to assign to study.
Okay, got it. I got confused with the trial summary wherein we entered the start and end date. Okay.
Here we have start and end dates.
Mhm.
Uh, can you show me start and end dates once? Completion date.
Three.
It's just below the window. Start date, primary completion, study completion. Almost it is 1 year, isn't it? Not even 1 year.
Six, 4 months.
No, not 4 months, right?
Oh, sorry.
April.
Sorry.
Oh,
1 year, 4 months.
It's 15 months together.
okay. Yeah, it is 15 months, right? But this is overall completion. Okay, your patient will be in the study. Uh,
Is it 21 days?
21 days is only the observation period.
Observation.
Time from the first dose to symptom response only.
Okay.
Okay. Let us go with 1 year or 15 months only. So just convert that 15 months to days and enter.
Can anyone check how many days?
You can approximately enter 450 days.
Okay.
Yeah, 500 days. You can go with 500 also. Right. No need to enter the unit day here. By default, it will take the unit whatever you selected for the event.
Okay.
Time unit for the event, we already selected day. If you select the weeks there, duration also you must add it in the weeks only. Now we already selected in days, so better to Enter the duration in days only. No need to type in the time unit there in the duration. Just enter number, that's all.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Can the patient withdraw from the study?
No.
Any chance of patient withdrawals? Can they withdraw from the study?
Yes, they.
Yes, right, because that will be the voluntary participation. Subject
Yeah.
can withdraw from the study at any time.
Yes.
With a reason, without reason also they can withdraw. Okay. So in case if the patient is withdrawn from the study, whether to replace that particular subject. In case if any subject replacement is there, whether to withdrawal is there, whether to replace that subject or not, that will be decided based on the study. You remember we discussed one protocol, Revita product. In that study, no replacement allowed. Patient can withdraw, but once the patient is withdrawn, we are not going to replace them. That means it's purely depends upon the study whether to replace or not. In case if they are to be replaced, how they are going to be replaced. Okay, you can see here. You have options. If no replacement, you can select no replacement. Okay, if the values are to be replaced, if the subjects are to be replaced, how they are going to be replaced? With the next immediate patient or next, in the same treatment, next patient. In the same treatment group, next patient.
What does the next indicate?
Which one? Available.
Yeah, the same we have selected, right? There is other option too, which is next.
Next sequential patient.
Oh yeah, a patient. The next sequential patient. What does that mean?
In the next number, let's say 101. Next number, nothing but next in the order next patient. If you don't want to go with the next patient on the same treatment pattern, next patient. A patient on the same treatment pattern, or in irrespective of treatment pattern, next patient. Next sequential patient in the order.
Okay, for that patient, we need to do all the steps from starting, all the steps which have done to the previous patient if he withdraws.
Depends. Yeah, we have
Okay.
to, but it depends upon that. Generally, surgical procedures, dividers and all, no replacement allowed. If it is a job, replacement will be allowed. It depends. Yeah. Next, you can go with available for the replication plan. Available for the replication plan. That means the study is ready to be replicated to the sites. The study will be available to the sites. Okay, you can better select that one so that it will be available in the site also. Your study will be available to site also. Save the window.
Yeah.
When you save the window, it will ask you, does the study require second pass entry? Does the study require second pass entry?
Already we saved it now.
Hmm?
Yesterday we I said yes to the
Right,
Second
right.
person.
Yesterday we selected. I was just explaining the option. Huh?
Okay, okay.
So next, what is the next step? We are in the study design. If you can see, the study design steps is here. Naming and defining study. You see, in the study design, what we did is naming and defining a study. Second step, we are going to plan intervals and events. So you can open and you can go to intervals and events. Intervals and events in the same window. You can go to article. Here it's already open article. It's in the system. You can
Yeah.
see. Okay. So can we skip interval? You know intervals. Intervals are nothing but time periods. Your entire study will be divided into different intervals. Okay. So these intervals, like screening interval, baseline interval, it's nothing but the phases, time periods. The intervals may be preparing the subject for the treatment, or giving the drug to the treatments, or collecting the data, follow-up data from the subjects. So it can be screening, baseline, treatment, and follow-up, washout. These are all intervals. Can we skip interval? You can go back without creating interval. Without creating interval. Can we go with the events? Events are mandatory. Even intervals are not mandatory. Events are mandatory because when we are entering data, it will ask you to select the event. For each event only, we'll enter the data into database. Let's say visit one. Can you create? Try to create visit one. Just visit one and try to skip interval. Let us see, can we skip interval?
Yes.
Can you try to save? See,
Okay.
your cursor is prompting at interval and showing the message, field must be entered. Okay, that means you cannot skip interval. But in my study, I don't have intervals. It is just matter of only 2 days study. I have only 2 visits of the patient. I have only around 30 patients in my study. That's all. I don't have any intervals. It's just matter of only 1 to 2 days study. Then how to skip these intervals? By default, system will create default interval. If you select the drop down now, we didn't go to interval, we didn't create the interval. But still, it will show you the study time as a default interval. Default interval. We'll have for each and every study, system will create default interval. While creating the visit, you can easily assign them to interval. Okay, like this, we can select, but you can go back without saving this. Let us create intervals now. Now, whatever the default that is generated, it is there here. Default self is, you can go to data, delete record. We are going to delete the duplicate. Like we are going to delete the default one. Then you can start creating screening. Screening, shortly also screening. Previous phase, for this one, there will be no previous phase because we don't have any previous phase, right? Just now, we are creating the phase for the first time. So no previous phase, so it will not ask you to select the previous phase. If it is previous phase, if you want to select also, automatically it will get selected. Okay, so phase type you can select from the drop down. So unit by default it is day, it is selecting day. Okay, type screen, page type screen. You already selected that one. Okay, and randomization access type default. Line type, I think it is double-minded.
Yes.
Right. Minimum duration to complete this visit. Maximum duration to complete this visit. Minimum duration, maximum duration. So minimum duration for the screening, maximum duration for the screening. So we'll enter 1 month. 1 month minimum, maximum, not month. It should be in days only. You cannot now go back. Okay, you enter maximum duration 35 days, minimum 30. Now you can come back 30. Right. The randomization complete default. In case if you want to make this phase optional, you can select optional. End date is also optional, not required, and you can save. Right, next, treatment or dosing. Previous phase, by default, it will be selected when you save. Okay, from the drop down, you can select phase type, dosing. Next, we have time unit by default day. And this will be selected automatically. If you try to enter also, you will not be able to enter. Blind type, duration for the treatment 21 days, right? Minimum 21 days, maximum also 21 days you can write.
What is random access status type, ma'am?
Uh, that is the randomization status type. It will be automatically generated. Okay, so no need to worry about that one. Next, you can go to follow. In case if you have washout also, we can create washout, but we'll go with the follow interval. This is either maintenance or global. Hmm. If follow also, you can just enter average, no problem. Any number you can enter. Let's say 20 to 27 days, 30 days, 20 to 20 days only. Yeah. Next, you can take this record. Now save and see the previous. No, no, do not select optional,
Sorry.
Nandini, because if you are selecting optional without completing them, you can go further. So better to make it mandatory. If you're not selecting this means mandatory events.
Oh.
Save it. Next, you can go back. Let us create events, visits. What are the visits? Visits are nothing but physical visits to the patient, physical visit to the site. So visit 1, interval name. That is what interval that it comes under screening. Okay. Let's say we are planning 2 visits under screening, 3 visits under other one like treatment, 3 visits under follow, like that. You can go with. That means in one interval, you can have more than one event. Early termination, normal termination, at this moment, no need to select this one. Because at this moment, we don't know. We are still planning. We don't know whether visit is completed early or whether visit is completed as per the normal duration. So we have minimum maximum again here. So this minimum, it's not the minimum time to complete event, maximum time to complete event. But this is minimum wait period from start of the study. Okay, that means in short, at which visit of the study this event is going to be started. Let's say first visit, first day. Okay, or let's say zero day. Cleaning will be 0 day. Okay. Now you can go for visit 2. We are just planning only for the we are just planning only one visit for the screening. Okay, we'll go with visit 2 treatment. So you can enter now. Minimum wait period, day 1. The treatment start day is day 1. Okay, that means first day of the study, the visit is going to be started. What will be the maximum wait period? At which day this particular visit is going to be ended? Let's say 10th day or 5th day. Day 5, the visit is going to be ended. Right. Visit 2 also you plan in the treatment only. This time minimum wait period 6, maximum wait period 21.
Visit 3 also.
Visit 3 also you can create, which is comes under treatment only. Treatment we are planning for 2 visits. Day 6. Because day 5, it's for visit 2 only. Immediately, if you want to start, you can enter day 6. Or if you want to leave a washout period, like 2 days, 3 days. After that also you can start visit 3. Visit 3 started at day 10, day 15, day 7, any day.
The entire entry will be given in the protocol, right, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Maximum 21. Let's see. Now you create visit 4 for the follow-up.
Follow.
Twenty-two,
To 30.
22 to 50. Day 50, follow-up visit, visit 4 is going to be closed. Right, save. Right, you can back. So these are the events. So intervals, events. So what is the second step? Creating intervals and events, what we did. First one, naming and defining the study. Second one, creating intervals and events. What is the third one then?
Create sites.
So we need to create the sites, assign them to study. Where do we create the sites? You can exit here. All the study information that you can handle, deleting study, copy study, you see deleting study, study versions, okay, copy study, study status, query study. You can list all the clinical studies in the clinical studies window. query clinical study, study status you can see there, duplicate study, copy study, study versions. Okay. Go to investigators on sites. Sites. In the study sites, like in the sites and investigators window, we create the site in the sites window. So where do we go? Studies, investigators on site. Expand. First you create the site in the sites window. Sites window. Can you open that link and explore the sites?
Sure.
I think US, last time we created one state, right?
Yeah, South Dakota.
In South Dakota. You can see which site is in South Dakota. What is the name of the site?
Vanguard study site.
Which one? Vanguard study site. You can create this one. The Rapid City, South Dakota, United States, 57727.
A site code.
Site code, you can enter anything. Let's say VAN, VANG otherwise, VG. That's fine. Yeah. So name, Vanguard, space entry, GUAR. Phone number, random number you can send. Generally, phone numbers also will be given in protocol. Phone number random. Next, address it will ask. Address lane 1 mandatory, lane 2 and 3 optional. You can skip them. City also you can enter same. And state you can select from the drop down. And country also select from the drop down.
It's a default location.
OPDV default.
Okay.
If you save the window, it will be selected. State and country that we already created.
Yes.
You can easily select the drop down. Okay, and owning location default, save. We need to assign this site to study. Okay, the assignment investigators, I'll continue tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to close the session. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Bye. Jyoti, I will look into it. Devi, can you do one thing?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Can you uh, send me all the recordings of theory classes?
Okay. Yeah.
All of them, right?
Yeah, ma'am. But yeah, one class is missing for me.
No problem. We will
Yeah.
do this. No problem. Can you just, I will send you another email, Devi, not to my email. Okay, I'll send you another email. You can just send all the recordings to me.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Devi. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
No
you so
problem.
much.
Welcome. Bye. Manjari,
Hi.
yeah, hi. You have my WhatsApp, right, Manjari? Can you please ping me on that one?
Yeah, sure. I will do that.
I will send you another link so that you can log in with that link.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, ma'am. I do have a doubt. In the studies, there are the other sides too, right? Query study or something. So what are
Right.
those for?
Those are all not required, Devi, because here we log in as super user. Okay,
Okay.
it's not complete access. In real time, you will not be getting all these access.
Oh, okay. So based on what we are assigned for, only those tasks will be getting access if
Hmm.
we get be hired. Okay. Okay.
Manjari, I sent you new link. You can log in with that link, please. I'm going to close Devi. Okay. Right. Hey, Sundari.